Yes, sir. I had a wife that passed away earlier this year of a heart attack, and we was married for like 18, 19 years, and I also have a small business, and I kind of left everything to my two boys, but I was wanting to know, do you think that's going to kind of slap my two boys in the face when I'm dead and gone, me leaving it to them instead of the two girls too? And how did you feel about that, something like that?
Wow. Sorry for your loss, Michael.
Well, I think he's asking about estate taxes.
Yeah.
And you know, if he passes stuff on to his children, is it going to cost him anything? Well, there's actually an estate tax exemption amount, which everybody has. And it goes up. It was set at $5 million. It goes up by inflation every year. So now it's $5,340,000 each person.
Wow.
So it used to be much smaller than that. When I was in law school with Ken, you know, it was down at $685,000. So a lot of people had to do some complicated tax planning to avoid paying taxes that they pass property to their children. But under the Bush era, it kept going up, 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 and now it's frozen at $5 million plus cost of living adjustment every year. So most people don't have to worry about estate taxes. Very few people in the listening audience or in the state of Alabama probably have an estate tax problem, meaning they have over $5,340,000 are going to pass at their death. So that's not something that people should be concerned about. Estate taxes is not really a concern for most average Americans. You would want to look at, you know, if you're passing a business, you know, the hassle is in probate is getting that property transferred. So you can't avoid probate if you have everything already listed in joint ownership or accounts, or have primary beneficiaries listed on financial accounts, which can make things easier on your children so they don't have to go through the court process. You'd have to put all your real estate and financial accounts, though, with primary beneficiaries. And that's another important thing to remember when you're doing your will. If you do a will and you have all your stuff jointly owned, your will is not going to actually control anything. But that's also a tactic to avoid probate if you'd like to avoid that hassle and that time delay of the money getting to your children, is put things in joint accounts.
And that's the kind of thing that you do day in and day out, is that right?
Yeah, that's the kind of planning we do, looking at people's tax situation, financial situation, giving them some advice in conjunction with their financial planners or financial advisors on what they should be doing day to day and how to make sure that their money ends up where they want it to end up. Protect their money and protect them, protect their legacy.